Good morning, everyone. We generally say that people are known by their deeds. Yes, just as a tree is known by its leaves and fruit. Yes, children? See, whenever you see the tree's leaves and the fruits which the tree is giving to us, you usually identify that which type of tree is this. Like if a tree is giving mango to you, so you will identify that this is a mango tree. Fine. So similarly, the people are also known by their deeds, by the actions which they perform. Yes, and the people and animals, they all will be kind to us if we are kind to them. But if we are not kind to them, then what will happen? We will also become sad and we will make other people also sad. Yes, it usually happens. So students, this story, The Ashes That Made the Trees Bloom, it's a story given by William Elliott Greaves, and it's all about an honest and hardworking old couple and their pet dog Muko. This is the name of the dog, Muko. And the neighbors of this couple, of this old couple, they are very greedy and cruel. This greedy and cruel nature of this couple results in the death of the dog. However, the spirit of the dog gives comfort and support to his master in an unexpected ways with a hint of magical realism. Fine. So now let's read this story and find out that what was that ways in which the dog helps his master, and what is that magical realism which I am talking about. Fine. So but before that, I would like to introduce the main characters in this story. So students, the main characters are Muko, that is the dog of the old couple. Clear? Then the second main character is the old couple itself, that is who was very kind. Clear? And finally the wicked neighbors who are very cruel and greedy. So these are the three main characters in the story. Now let's start this story. So students, in the days of 19th century Japan, there lived an old couple who had a pet dog. Clear? And the old couple, they were not having any children. So that's why they had a pet dog, and they loved their pet dog Muko. Muko is the name of the dog. So they loved their pet dog very much, and they just considered that dog as their baby. Fine. Now the old women made a cushion of it's a cushion of blue crepe for the pet dog, and it would sit on as snug as any cat at meal times. Clear? So just as we just give comfort to our baby na, so in the similar way, the old couple is trying to give comfort to the to the dog. So the lady basically made a blue cushion which was very comfortable for the dog, and the dog usually sits on this cushion and just have its meals. Now the old couple was very kind and fed the pet pieces of fish and loads of rice from their own chopsticks. Clear? So basically they used to give a very good food to the dog, and as the pet dog was showered with so much love and affection, so the dog also loved the protector's back like the human child. Clear? Like if we give love, being a human, if we give love to our child, yes, so our child also gives love to us. Yes. So in the similar manner, the dog, as he was loved by the old couple, so the dog also used to love a lot to the old couple. Clear? Now, the old man was a hard-working rice farmer. He went daily into the fields with his tools like hoe and spade, as you can see in this image also. Fine. So he was a rice farmer and he went daily into the fields with his tools, working from morning till the time till the sun had gone down behind the hills. Fine. And every day the pet dog followed him to work. Muko would never harm White Heron. As you can see in this image, White Heron is standing nearby Muko. So Muko would never harm this White Heron that followed the old man to pick up the worms. So the dog was so intelligent and was so affectionate that he doesn't harm this White Heron. Why? Because he knew that this White Heron is helping his master only in picking up the worms from the field. Fine. So that's why Muko did not harm this White Heron at all. Now the old man was a patient fellow and was very kind to everything that had life, and this part of his personality made him dig a sword on purpose to give food to the birds. Clear? So he usually dig something to give food to the birds also. Now one day the dog came running to him, putting his paws against his legs. Clear? So one day the dog came running to this old man, putting his paws against his legs and motioning with his head to some spot behind. So here the word motioning means pointing. Clear? Motioning means pointing, and winning. Winning means as you can say that winning means making high pitched voices. So this is the meaning of winning. Clear? So winning means high pitched voices. And lively means energetic. Clear? Lively means energetic, and gleamed means shone, means the one which is glittered, shining. So now one day the pet dog came to the old man. He put his paws against his legs and motioned with his head to some spot behind him, telling the old man to follow him. So this was the basically this was the way of this dog to tell something to his master. Clear? So now he was trying to telling something to this old man. Now at first the old man thought that the dog was just playing with him and taking the dog's gestures light-heartedly. He just ignored the dog. So at first time he just ignored the dog, and but the dog wouldn't stop winning, means he wouldn't stop making the loud noises. Now finally the old man followed him to the spot where the dog wanted him to go. Clear? So the old man followed the dog, and now dog, by reaching that particular place, dog started scratching on that area. Clear? As you must have seen the dogs, like if they found something then they started scratching that area to find that thing. Clear? So now here also the dog started scratching. Now the old man thought that it was just a buried bone. Like he thought that there may be a bone under the ground, that's why the dog is scratching. But students, finally when the dog scratched the earth, the ground, what they find? They found a pile of gold gleaming before him, as you can see in the image also. So basically the dog was pointing towards this gold. Fine. Thus in an hour the old couple were made rich, and now after an hour of finding the pile of gold, the old couple became rich, and the couple bought a piece of land, made a feast for their friends. Clear? And shared their fortune with their neighbors who happened to be poor. Clear? So basically now the old couple, which was poor earlier, now they became rich with this gold. And who helped them? The dog helped them in finding this gold. Clear? So now they were very happy with this gold. They became rich and they shared their fortune, this story, with their neighbors also. Clear? Now here the word smothered means suffocated. Fine? Now in the same village there used to live a wicked couple. Clear? So here there used to live a wicked couple who was very cruel, and they were totally opposite of what the old couple having the pet were. The wicked couple had always kicked and scolded all the old dogs whenever any passed their house. Clear? As they were very cruel, so that's why they basically don't love the dogs at all. And after hearing of their neighbor's fortune, this wicked couple, clear, they acted friendly to Muko and coaxed the dog into their garden. Coaxed means they persuaded the dog into their garden. Means when they listened that Muko have helped this old couple in finding the gold, so what they did, they also became very good to the Muko. Earlier they were not loving the Muko at all, but now they started loving the Muko. Why? They were thinking that now this Muko will help us also in finding the gold. Clear? So now they started feeding the Muko with fishes, with other entities, and they were just basically they were trying to take the Muko with themselves and to find gold from the place. Clear? Now after the dog refused to eat or move, so the wicked couple dragged outside, taking a spade and hoe with them, and as soon as the dog reached a pine tree growing in the garden, he began pawing and scratching the ground as if a mighty treasure will lie beneath the ground. Clear? So they took the Muko there again where the old couple find the gold. So the wicked couple also took the Muko there. Clear? But unfortunately the greedy old man, they didn't find any gold there. Clear? Fine. And now the old man, who had become furious at the dog, they kicked and beat him to the death. They finally beat the dog to the death. Why? Because the dog didn't help him to find the gold. That's why this big couple just beated the dog, and finally the dog was dead now. The old women then finished the work by nearly chopping his head off with the sharp hoe. The old women, she just cut off the head of the dog. Clear? And threw him into the hole into which they had found the dead kitten and heaped the earth over his dead body. Clear? So basically the dog took them to the place where there was no gold but was dead kitten was found there. So that's why the wicked couple, they became angry and they killed the dog. Clear? So now when the old man heard of his pet's death, he went to see the hole under the pine tree at night. Clear? As you can see here also, he just went here to see the hole under the pine tree. He set up some bamboo tubes in the ground like the ones that are used before tombs, and in that he put fresh flowers. Then he put a cup of water and a tray of wood, a tray of food on the grave, and burned several expensive incense sticks. As you can see here also, some sticks are burnt here. He just mourned for a while, calling him many dear names as he was still alive. So basically this old man was missing his pet dog. Clear? As he used to love very much him. Clear? So that's why now he was missing his dog. Fine. So now that night, the old man saw a dream. As you can see, here the old man saw a dream in which the spirit of the dog appeared, and the dog instructed the old man to cut down the pine tree over his tree and make a mortar and a mill. Mortar means bowl. Clear? Here the word mortar means bowl of rice. Clear? So the dog instructed the old man to make a mortar means a bowl and a mill for rice pastry and bean sauce. So the dog was instructing this old man to make a bowl and a rice mill there. So he cut out of the middle of the trunk, clear, a section about 2 feet long, and after working really hard using fire and chisel, he scraped out a hollow place as big as a small bowl. He then made long-handled the long-handled hammer of wood, which was the mill. So when the rice was all boiled, so basically the dog instructed him to make a bowl of rice. So when the rice was all boiled, the old women put it into the mortar, that is the bowl. The old man lifted his hammer to pound it into the dough, and the blows fell heavy and fast till the pastry was all ready for baking. However, the mass had suddenly changed into a heap of gold coins. Fine. So students, basically when they were preparing rice, they were boiling the rice, and when the rice were boiled and they put those rice into the bowl, so when they lift up the bowl, it suddenly converted into the gold coins. Clear? See, as you can see, this old women, see, the gold is coming out. Fine. So this was the magic of the dog, students, and this is how the spirit of dog was helping this old couple who used to love the dog very much. Clear? So even the beans in the hand mill, they turned into the gold coins. And when the old women took the hand mill, the gold coins dropped like the rain. Fine. Now, all of this was being seen by the wicked couple also, that the rice converted into the gold coins, and basically the grains were converting into the gold coins. So all of this was seen by the wicked couple. Now again they became jealous. Clear? So the wicked old women cried in excitement, and as she saw each drop of bean sauce turning into yellow gold. Bean sauce, as earlier the bean sauce was converting into yellow gold, so he saw the bean sauce converting into yellow gold, and until in a few minutes the tub under the mill was full of shiny mass of gold. Clear? So this was all seen by the wicked couple, means the women also. So now the old couple were rich again. The next day the wicked old couple came and asked for the magic mortar and mill. Clear? So the wicked old couple just came to this old couple, and they asked for this magic mortar, for this magic bowl and mill, so that they can also make gold from this. Clear? Now since the old couple were very kind and generous, so they didn't object, and when the old couple reached home, they filled one with boiled rice and other with the beans. So the old man then began to pound and the women to grind. However, the result was completely different now. Clear? Now this wicked couple was not able to convert this bean sauce, and this boiled rice into the gold. So the spirit of dog was helping the old couple only, not this wicked couple. Clear? Now with this also, the couple became angry and chopped the tools into the pieces. They decided to use the pieces as firewood. Clear? Now, not long after the wicked couple had destroyed the tools, the old man saw the dog's spirit in his dream. Now again, the dog spirit came into the dreams of this old man. Now the spirit told him that how clearly the wicked couple had burned the tools made from the pine tree. Now the dog spirit then instructed the old man to take ashes of the mill and sprinkle them on the withered trees to make them bloom again. Means to sprinkle on the bare trees, the bare and dry trees. So the dog instructed the old man to just take the ashes of those tools and just sprinkle those ashes on the trees so that it may bloom again. Clear? So now after the dream got over, the old man awoke and at once he went to the wicked couple's house. Then he saw the wicked couple sitting at the edge of their fireplace, clear, and which was a square in shape in the middle of the floor. They were smoking and becoming dizzy, and from time to time they kept their hands and feet near the blazing fire made from some bits of the mill, and they were burning the fire to make them warm. Clear? Now behind them they used to lay a pile of the broken pieces which the couple were used to keep the fire blazing. So now the old man politely asked for the ashes. Clear? So the greedy couple treated him harshly and scolded him as if he were a thief. And finally, this old man, he just collected the ashes in the basket. Fine. So now on coming home, the old man brought his wife into the garden, and in the garden there was a cherry blossom tree, as you can see here, which was withered, means which was dry due to the winter season. So now the old man put those ashes on this tree, and students, what a magic happened. The cherry blossom happened to the couple's favorite tree. The old man decided to make that tree bloom. Clear? So when the ashes were spread on this tree, it suddenly bloomed. Clear? So now the news of this phenomenon spread throughout the village, that how is it possible that a bare tree started blooming? Yes, it becomes so good now. So how is it possible? So now this news, it just spread all over the village. So the greedy old couple also heard the story. They gathered up the remaining ashes of the mill, kept it safe with them to make the withered trees bloom. Clear? So the wicked couple also heard this story, and finally they just kept some ashes with them also, so that they will also bloom the trees now. So now the old man heard that his lord, who was the daimyo, was coming to pass along the high road near the village. So he set out to see the lord taking his basket. Daimyo means basically the lord of these people. Clear? Daimyo was the lord of these people. So basically the old man, the old good couple, what they thought, that when the daimyo will come, they will just spread the ashes on them and ashes, and so that just to welcome the daimyo. Clear? So now here students, basically here in this paragraph, we just get to know that in the old days, it was the custom for all the loyal people to either shut their high windows or to remain prostrate if they were on the road until the train passed by. Clear? So when the procession of daimyo used to come, so these people who were loyal to them, they just usually shut their high windows, or they just usually stand still in order to welcome the daimyos. Fine. So now the procession was getting near, and a tall and skillful man was marching ahead. And who was ordering people to get down on their knees. Clear? So, and everyone obeyed also. This was the way to respect the daimyo. Fine. So, however, the old man who was on the cherry blossom tree was standing rather than being in prostrate position. So, the leader of the van caught sight of him. He was about to order him angrily when he saw that an old fellow and that it would be better to ignore him. Clear? So this old man just took a pinch of ashes from his basket and sprinkled on the tree. And students, as this old man sprinkled the ashes on the tree, now what happened? That the flowers started blooming. Clear? And now with this, the daimyo was very happy with this old man. So he called the old man and thanked him. He just ordered presents of silk robes, sponge cakes, fans, and other luxurious things were given to this old man by the daimyo. Clear? Now, the story of the wonder, this wonder also that the trees started blooming. So now this story also spread throughout the village, and eventually the wicked couple got to hear it. So now the greedy man took some of the ashes which had magical powers and went out on the highway. He did just as the old man did. But now when he just spread the ashes, it doesn't convert it into the flowers. Clear? It doesn't convert it into the flowers, and basically the ashes were spread on the daimyos. So now with this, the daimyo became very angry. Fine. So when he became angry, so he just gave the punishment to this big couple. Clear? And this old greedy man was beaten and left him on the spot to die. So finally this old man died. Clear? So now students, this story ends with the wicked old man dying in the mud and the kind friend of the dog living in peace with wife a green old age. Clear, students? So this was all about the story was all about the chapter, the ashes that made the trees bloom. So we can just judge from this story that if we are kind to others then other will also be kind to us. But if we are rude to others, then other will also be rude to us. So be kind to everyone. Never be rude with anyone. Thank you so much.